Welcome back, everybody. So, I lied. It seems like I am doing another MultiVersus video, and it didn't even take like a week. Season 5 came out, and I gotta say, I had zero interest in playing at all. I didn't think there would be anything that would make me want to play. But there was this little Season 5 combat trailer, and it just... If you've watched like MultiVersus on the release, where it's just been like molasses, really slow, and you watch this trailer, it looks like a mod. It doesn't look like MultiVersus that people have been used to recently. It looks like it has shades of the beta, and I can pull it up here too.
Let's get this started.
So a lot of the cancels are just so fast. This clip is a nothing burger. But like a lot of the cancels in general are just so much faster.
It's what we do that defines us.
That it doesn't look like the same game. So to me, that caught my eye, and I decided, you know, let's play MultiVersus for the first time in, well, 2 months, but first time on my own in like 4 months. I haven't played this game at all. I've kind of kept up with it, but these changes look really good. That being said, I still think that, you know, there's of course a lot to talk about regarding the game, regarding how the game's lifespan went. So today, I just want to find out one thing. Is Season 5 of MultiVersus worth playing? Is Season 5 of MultiVersus, is the gameplay fun? That's all I want to do. I want to see if I can boot up the game and have such a good time that maybe I want to boot it up here. So, let's get into it. A lot of the movement still feels like pretty good, IMO. Infinite dodge meter, yeah, sure. When did training mode get so good, by the way? Season 4, Season 4.5? Yeah, I'll be honest, all the old training modes, it was useful in like some ways, but it looked so bad. If this jump spot wasn't there, it'd probably be super fire. See like the short jump spot on a dodge jump. Dude, hitting people feels really good. Okay, let's play. This feels really good. This is already like a very good first impression. I talked about this last week. For me, not playing the game for 4 months, this is the most at home the game has ever felt on me booting it back up. I'm not going into today to like talk good about the game. I just want to see if the game feels fun. And usually the game feels like pretty fun, but MultiVersus on release is not a game that felt fun to hit people in. For me, it was a game that felt good to move around in, not in a traditional platform fighter way, but in the specific MVS way and the ways that you could use meter to move to certain spots. But it has not felt like a game that felt good to hit people in. In the same vein, getting hit didn't feel that great because sometimes the combos were long. It wasn't long because it's like a Marvel 3 combo. It was just like a really sluggish combo. If this was Season 1, it would have been... Well, I'll see how I feel. Almost. How do you get through all this?
W-I-N.
Am I dead? Thank you. Can I combo off the rocket? I could not. No! No!
I told you we got this.
It feels really nice to hit people. That's the one big thing I can say. It feels really nice to hit people. This game has never felt really nice to hit people. Maybe not never, but very clearly there's been like that was a big weak point of MultiVersus before. So if hitting people feels good, like let me try out the bunny. One thing that I personally am having trouble with, but I think is is a fantastic shade, is a lot of moves don't really have their backwards hitboxes anymore. And I know that's like crazy to say that that's something I'm having trouble with, but it is definitely something that I used a lot just because it was just in the game. But yeah, a lot of hitboxes feel a lot more honest, I guess is the phrasing for that.
One to blue.
Comedic timing.
Special delivery.
Almost. You should die.
W-I-N.
If I can't get up tilt bat, then I can always just go into dare with certain setup. Okay, bugs feels great. A lot of the stuff that felt super OP about bugs feels like it's a little toned down. Hitting people still feels fine. Bugs in general feels really good. Said shield. I do think shields are really good. Again, I do agree. Shield in a platform fighter is probably a net positive with the way that like attacks are. But I've never been on the train that like MVS needs it. It always felt like the balance could come from something else. But the balance is typically not coming from something else. Game's fun. I think even coming back to it now, my hands feel so happy. With all of the changes they've been doing throughout the previous seasons, including like the dodge meter changes, so you can dodge attack and dodge jump a lot more, the momentum changes. I'm sure there's a ton of patch notes, but the speed at which like I hit somebody, it's not like I hit them and I'm like, blah, blah, and then I dodge and then I go, blah, blah, you know, it's like, right? Like, it's really fast and snappy. Some parts of the game still feel pretty slow. Of course, like, neutral is still a little weird. It's hard to hit people sometimes, but it's just like, I'm not playing characters that have gigantic hitboxes. But the parts of the game that I wanted to feel enjoyable, I would say felt better than I thought they would. I very much enjoyed my time playing today. I didn't get to play all of my characters, and I kind of want to maybe give it a try. It's such a shame. It's such a shame. A patch this good is happening as the final patch of the game's lifespan. If something like this happened, even on like, let's say like the season 1 or the season 2 of MultiVersus, I think a lot of people would have stuck with the game and maybe we wouldn't be at the point that we're at. But even with that being said, I think that this is the most fun the game has felt since the beta. Is it more fun than the beta? Sometimes. There's some like good things, like the internet's a lot more consistent. I don't have people dodging and phasing through my attacks all the time. There are some things that I think it does do better than the beta, but in terms of release MultiVersus, this is the best it's ever been. And in my head, at least it's going down fighting and showing us like, you know, hey, look, like the game does have some spirit. It does have like a bit of soul in it, instead of going out with a whimper like it previously was. Honestly, this made me really happy and really sad. It's just a bittersweet feeling, no matter how you spin it. If you've been playing the release or keeping up with the release, it's a very bittersweet feeling. And if you didn't really play the release, I don't think something like this would bring people back, not in like a gigantic, huge wave, like, oh my god, the game's super omega peak. I don't think it's like that type of an update, but if you've played before and you want to play MultiVersus before you can no longer do it, I think they did a really good job at delivering a product that can bring you enjoyment. Again, I had a really good time. I think it's really nice that the new characters are pretty much free to play. You don't have to spend any money to play them. And I know I didn't play them today, but I'd like to give them a chance as well. Maybe just see what the last characters look like. All in all, I had a great time playing. I might do another stream this week if the people are like really about it. I'm currently trying to like get top 500 in Marvel Rivals. It's kind of like a goal of mine right now. And I do have Genesis next week, so I don't have the most amount of free time. But I mean, there's always ways to let me know. You can let me know in the comments on my Twitter, Twitch. End of the day, not to rant for too long or ramble. I had a great time playing. I hope that everybody who decides to play Season 5 has a greater time than they're expecting. And yeah, let's just, if you play it, just enjoy the game while you can, because it might not be for that much longer. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video or the next stream, whichever. Peace.